So here I'm going to show you a program I've done with myself and with a couple other patients that was designed to help them improve their neck strength to reduce the pain that was caused by fatigue throughout the day. So for me and some of the other patients that I've used this program for, what was typically happening is that towards the end of the day, they'd start having like muscle tightness, maybe a couple knots in their shoulders start. The pain would start creeping up the back of their neck and into their head, and they'd have this afternoon headache that would start. So here's a strengthening program that I use for myself and a couple other patients, so you can kind of see what a program might look like for you if you were trying to strengthen your neck to reduce your headache frequency. So with the program and how it looks, it starts out really easy and light to work on increasing stability and strength and endurance of the deep cervical flexors in the neck. Then that program progresses into more advanced strengthening, and then finally into a third phase where that's more of a home exercise program with advanced movements and working on combined motions. So not just flexion or extension or side bend or rotation, but working on a combination of movements to get the neck stabilized and strong in movements that are more dynamic. So here's what that program looks like. So phase 1 starts with isometric contractions. I'm going to start with chin tucks with my fist below my chin, contracting for about 3 to 5 seconds on each repetition, doing 3 sets of 5. Eventually this will progress to 10 repetitions and 5-second holds at 70% effort. Now I'm doing isometric rotations. Fingertips are against the cheekbone and I'm resisting the push into my fingertips. After 5 repetitions with 3-second holds, I will switch sides and do 5 on the other side. I'm trying not to move my head a whole lot. Again, this is isometric. Just working on getting a light muscle contraction. And then finally, chin tuck with extension. So here I'm pulling my chin straight back and trying to extend at the same time. 3 to 5-second holds, 30 to 50% effort for 3 rounds of 5. Over a couple of weeks, those will progress to 10 repetitions. Now into phase 2, active range. So this is chin tuck with a head lift. I'm chin tucking and lifting and holding that chin tuck as I lift my chin all the way to the top of my sternum. I'm going to do 3 rounds of 5 repetitions. And then over 2 to 3 weeks, I'll progress up to 10 to 15 repetitions. Now into side lying, lateral head lifts. You can use a pillow instead of your arm below your head. So you kind of lean just below neutral and then lift up just past neutral. You're going to hold for 2 to 3 seconds at the top of each repetition and slowly lower back down. Again, starting with 3 sets of 5 repetitions per side, progressing to 10 to 15. Now going into extensions, so you'll lay on your stomach. You can use a pillow or you can use your hands for support. So I do a small chin tuck and I lift up into extension, making sure I don't go into upper cervical extension where I'm trying to look at the door in front of me there. I'm keeping my eyes looking downward. Again, 3 sets of 5 repetitions, holding for 3 to 5 seconds at the top. Next, I'm moving on to more dynamic movements. So here I'm doing a chin tuck with head lift and then rotations to the right and left. Again, I'm going to do 5 times on each side. The program usually starts out again with 3 to 5 repetitions, progressing to 10 to 15 over 2 to 3 weeks. The next exercise will be side lying, and this will be a combination of lateral flexion and rotation. So much more dynamic movement than the previous 2 rounds. So here I'm looking all the way down to my left and then all the way up to my right. Now I'm moving pretty quick here as my neck doesn't really bother me anymore. But for people that might get dizziness or might have neck pain, a slower pace might be more beneficial. Again, doing 3 sets of 5 repetitions on each side, progressing to 10 to 15 over a couple weeks. And the last exercise is a chin tuck with extension, looking over the shoulder. So now I'm combining extension with rotation, 5 times each side, slow and controlled movements.